Well, my throat is feeling like absolute shredded cheese, but thankfully for me, this is the last time I've got to say it this week. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. We have got a real thriller on show for you today. The game of the week here in Bloomington, first time this season for them, as they are hosting the Revenants, one of just 3 undefeated teams left in the league. Hydra on a little bit of a streak of their own, 2 wins in their last 2 games, winning away at Pink Nightmare last week. So this should be a real interesting contest. Hydra have looked strong at home, strong on the road. Their week 1 loss was due to an early red card from their striker. Put them down to 10 men, so we look at their starting lineup now. No changes to this lineup. As coach keeping faith in his team, these players, not a lot of turnover from last season, pretty much the same lineup. They had Etienne Delacroix, the rookie center midfield first round pick, working into a few games before that gruesome knee injury that's going to keep him out for most of the season, possibly the whole season. We'll have to see what that recovery timeline looks like. But again, they've shown they've got great depth on the field and on the bench, so strong team at all ends of the field. But here's perhaps one of the strongest, maybe the contenders for front runner for the Soccer Bowl, is the Roanoke Revenants out of Virginia, and they go with an equally strong starting lineup of their own with no changes. Again, no major changes in the offseason from them, keeping a lot of these stars from last year that got them into that second round of playoffs. And again, they are one of 3 undefeated teams here. Could be trimmed down to 2, though, if the hosts have it their way. But if the Revenants do win this game by 2 or more goals, they will go top of the table tonight. So this should be a real thrilling contest on show for you here, as the hosts, the Bloomington Hydra, get us underway as we wrap up week 4. Game 12 out of 12. Hoping for a 10 out of 10 in this showing for both these teams. Here's Matty Tumnus. Early start for Ameriqua. Vice camera, question of a handball in there, but not given. Bit of a surprise. Revenants involved in the game of the week last week as well against the Philadelphia Wyvern Riders in a real thrilling contest. Franklin Hughes, the captain of his team, with 2 goals and an assist, but it's an early start here and cleared by Richards. That ball was tantalizing. It's not cleared well, though. Here's Esteban Enriquez struggling to settle the ball down. Here's Candler Davies now, and cut out by Winchester. That's been the big decision from this coach so far, is going with Winchester, the long-serving veteran, over last season's preferred left-back Grimaldi Figueroa, but Winchester's held down that starting left-back role. He's held it well. Thomas got a runner in support. It's Kaminsky. Chance to get in early here, kind of slowed it down. Thomas, Popdoof goes for it, and it's drifted wide. Just a little bit too casual, a little pedestrian in and around the area. Popdoof says someone's got to pull this trigger, but in the end, not known for his precision finishing. More of a box-to-box engine player in that midfield. And the shot goes wide, but first chance of the game. Either teams, here's West Wellington, always an ever-present threat, the top scorers all time in the league, to the top 5. Here's Kaminsky, got the run of Matty Thomas, can he do it? Oh, it's Matty Thomas who gets the opener. What a moment. Whoa, he's up close and personal, and that's just where the fans want him, showing that name to the crowd. Such an important player, such a hard worker for this team. It's a lovely finish from the second-year pro. Matty Thomas is off the score sheet. He's on the charts for the first time this season. And what a moment. Clearly got great dental hygiene there. No cavities in that mouth. No cavities in this team so far. Kind of a rotten start for the Revenants, though, but they do love playing from losing positions, true to their name. They do like coming from behind, as they did last week in that big game against the Wyvern Riders, down 2-1. Mounted a massive comeback victory. Do they have another one in them again? Of course, that game certainly exhausting, both physically and emotionally. So it could be a case of a big game hangover for them here. We'll have to see how these next opening minutes play out, but for the minute, it's the host leading, courtesy of Matty Tumnus, last year's prized rookie sensation. He is an absolute bulldog that midfield, just never stops running, hassling, harrying his opponents. But offensively, contributing too now. He's got himself on the score sheet today. Have to see how the Revenants can try to cope. That's nothing doing that time, easily cut out. This Hydra back line been one of the pleasant surprises of the season so far. They've only conceded 4 goals all year. It's pretty impressive. Is Kaminsky lining one up? Looked like it was way, way off target, but then suddenly dipped. Again, still decently off, but maybe Carpenter worried more than he thought he would be. Revenants also had only 4 goals conceded going into this one today, but now that early goal from Matty Thomas is up to 5 as Kaylor Davies cleverly done to skip away. Wow, a couple of gigantic touches and given away. A little bit too greedy, bit off more than he could chew. Miracle can make it 2. Man, just a poor decision from him. Given away, that was a good chance to get in and not taken. Now it's the Revenants' turn to pounce on the counter with Wellington. This could be trouble. Hughes cutting it back. I think Jazargo had just drifted into an offside position that time. Here's Hughes, so similar to Matty Thomas, diminutive, small center midfielder, but the heart and soul of this team. As we saw last week, 2 goals and an assist in the biggest game of the year so far. They're going to need him to be big again today. And he's given away to his midfield counterpart, Thomas winning the battle. So far, Kaminsky skipping away nicely. Matty Thomas did say Franklin Hughes, one of the players in this league he looks up to as a role model for success. As a smaller player in his position. As you see them there side by side, similar in size, similar in style, similar in spirit. Great players for both their respective clubs. Richards has been a really strong signing, and right on cue, he kicks that one out of bounds for a goal kick. Running from the Charioteers, the right back. Man, they've been rude to let go as they've been off to a dismal start, especially defensively this season. Once again, Charioteers loss, another team's gain. One of the highest turnover clubs in the league. And the Hydra often the beneficiaries. Several former Charioteers in their lineup here today. For the moment, it's the Revenants on the ball with Milan Radovic. Wellington into Hughes. Hughes cuts it back nicely. Good dribbling, but Winchester again in on the stop. He's had a good game so far. That time pinching in from the left. Here's Taylor. Doof, nicely moved around here from the Hydra. Runner in behind is Ballin. Cesar Ballin has a couple options in Aslan and just overhit it for Kaminsky. Oh, that was a moment. And Aslan has a hand up. He knows he got that one just a little bit wrong. Well, when you're playing a team like this Revenant squad, you've got to take your chances or they will come back to haunt you, as the name suggests. But so far, Hydra dominating this opening 30 minutes. Good start from the hosts. Crowd are happy with what they've seen. They'll want to take advantage of this advantage in possession as they're on the ball again here right away. Revenants have not really been at it today. Here's Amarikwa. Going forward from range! Oh my goodness! Carpenter frozen. As this ball is just over. Looked a lot closer the angle we had, but Hydra trying to make the most of these chances. Haven't been able to do so. But they still lead through a slender margin, 1-0. Have their fans happy, plenty to sing about as you hear them now in full voice. Aslan on the turn. Hero of last week getting 2 goals and that away victory, and last time went out of play for a throw-in. Ooh, dangerous challenge. Kaminsky lucky not to make contact there. Seen our fair share of red cards this week. Hoping to see no more of those today. Radovic would have been a tough ball, but Enriquez was trying to get in behind. Kaylor Davies with a bit of space to move into on this right channel. Wellington, nice ball. Enriquez, Hughes. Franklin Hughes, don't want to give him time to shoot, but McCulley, stalwart center back, getting it done on that occasion. Now Pop Doof on the ball for the host. Just 10 minutes plus added time to play in this first half. Been a nervy affair so far. Aslan and Thomas combining nicely. Good passing from the hosts here. Aslan trying to slip in Ameriqua. Nice turn, change of feet. Ameriqua! It's Aaron Ameriqua who's done it! It's 2-0! And what a finish from the creative spark. Out of the midfield, Aaron Ameriqua. What a story. One of many, so many wonderful success stories on this team, as that is a wonderful strike. Bounced around the league, multiple teams, couldn't find a home. But he has found a home and a half here in Bloomington with this Hydra team. He has become a real cog in this machine. And it is a machine that is running smoothly, well-oiled. 2-0 here to the hosts in the first half. Revenants looking down and out. Has won back again by McCulley. Richards. Bob Doof could be a chance to get a third before halftime. There's numbers in again. Aslan trying to slip that through, but cut out. Ballin was a free runner on the back post if that one got in. Revenants down but not out. Got to get something going offensively though. Got to find some answers on the defense as well. So got their work cut out for them here in Bloomington. Montabelli stayed on side somehow, and McCulley. How many times have we called his name? Montabelli with the handball there would play advantage. Strong challenge in there. And Bryce Candler-Davies is into the book. What you want to see from the Revenants' point of view. Yeah, ooh, ouch. Hacking down Aaron Ameriqua there. Not wanting to let him get the wrong side of him again as he did for the goal. So it's all going the way of the Hydra in this first half. Revenants' toughest test they have faced so far, down 2 goals for the first time this season. And Hydra looking to spoil their unbeaten run and leave only 2 teams left on the unbeaten path. There's Ballin, out-muscled by Candler-Davies, well defended that time. Carpenter's nervy little clearance. Thomas and Hughes battling. Real fun fight to watch, a little battle in the war. Oh, how about that pass from Radovic, though, has Wellington in behind, and Himmel alert to the danger. Nice distribution, but Ramses pounces on the loose ball. Can he keep this one in? Great composure, great balance from DeZargo. Twisting and turning. Looking for someone to support. Radovic easily away. Montabelli, what a save! Himmel! Oh, on the stroke of half-time. Revenants have their first chance, and Himmel equal to it. It's a good effort from Montabelli. Looked like all the world he was going to score, but in the end, Himmel comes out on top. Last chance of the half for the Revenants to get forward from this corner kick situation. No short corner today. The dog is back, get it out. And that one's cleared away by Taylor. That may wrap it up for the first half action, and it does. So, resounding 2-0 lead here. The Hydra showing they are the real deal. And the Revenants looking to drop their first points of the season. As you see, their slow day at the office. Esteval Enriquez, zeros across the board. Only numbers there were minutes played. So he'll have to look to get something going along with the rest of his teammates at halftime. See how they can adjust going into this break here, as we'll be right back with the final 45 of week 4 in just a moment. Welcome back to our fans around the league as we are wrapping up this blustering, breathtaking week 4 action. And so far, Revenants a shadow of themselves. Playing the game of the week 2 weeks in a row, they were absolutely astounding on show in that game, but today they've been slow. But here's Wellington, maybe to make it a little more interesting. It does! Well, how about that response to start the half? It's Waif Wellington. Oh, wow. Well, apparently the manager's team talk at halftime has worked to devastating effect. And we were singing the praises of the Hydra all the first half. It's McCulley and Taylor caught out by the ball that time, and then Wellington, it's an easy finish in the end. No chance for Himmel. Just picks his moment, picks a spot. Oh, nearly got a hand on it, though. And Wellington on the score sheet again. Well, that certainly makes this second half a lot more interesting. Just when we were bemoaning the Revenants' lack of conviction in this game so far, they've gone and shut us right up with the goal to get back in it. See how the host can respond now. First attack, first goal. Westland trying to get Ballon in and not able to do so. And Ballon slipped. He could be in real trouble here. It says our Ballon. He's off. It's red. Oh, it's a really harsh call. I don't think it's the right one. I think the referee's got this one all wrong. Oh my goodness, it's definitely a foul. It's a certain yellow card, but it looks like he loses his footing more than anything, and Candler Davies sells the foul well. And it is a dangerous challenge from behind, and the referee has said, you've taken it a bridge too far, and Cesar Ballon's day is done, and it's gone from bad to worse here. And now, Hydra exposed in the back. Altabelli cutting it in for Hughes. Hughes, what a save! Himmel, it's looking like danger signs, though. It is going to be a long second half. It's a good stop from Himmel. He is going to have a busy day at the office, working overtime most likely. This defense is going to have to pack in and try to protect what they have, down to 10 men. Got a feel for Ballon there. It's a really unfortunate moment. Here's Hughes on the short corner. No one stepping to him. Here's Matty Thomas, though. Doesn't get far. Stays with the Revenants. Cleverly done by Radovic. Cut out that time. They'll have their moments to get forward still, the Hydra. They've just got to be smart when they choose to get forward, as this is a nice move. Richards trying to get in behind Mukhtar Zayed, but well defended by him on that occasion. Heard the danger and cut it out. Kaminsky, oh dear, lost that one in the lights badly. Winchester could be in a spot of bother here with Altabelli. He's quicker than he is. Taylor able to get it away. Really well done by him. Amarikwa, lovely feed. Richards trying to clip one in for Kaminsky. They're going to be leaning on him heavily this second half. Kaminsky! What a save! Carpenter. Strong hand to deny a strong strike. Listen to the roar from the home crowd here, trying to get behind their team. Oh, again, it's the first half of total domination from the host, but the second half has been anything but. A red card and a goal conceded. Might have our first substitute of the game appearing now. We do. Amarikwa's day is done. Taking off the creator in favor of the more defensive-minded Edgar de Assis. So, interesting choice, pragmatic decision from the coach. Pop Doof not able to win that header very well, as Jazargo can carry it away. 2/3 of the way through this game, but there's plenty left to happen, I've got a feeling. And Altabelli could be the man to make it happen, but Richards, what a player he has been. An important part of that defense. Absolute stalwart at the right back position. But now there could be trouble in again. And Richards right on cue, cuts it out. DSC's the substitute. Thomas, scorer of the team's first. Nice ball to Kaminsky. Back to Thomas. Nice leave that time. Kaminsky trying to get through the line, but not able to do so. And Jazargo Ramsey's away. And acres of space on the left wing. Plenty of time to pick out a cross, create an opportunity. Richards now defending. Handles it well for the time being, but it stays with the Revenants as there's a nice ball for Hughes. Slipping it in for Wellington. Enriquez! I think he's offside. And there is the flag. I'm not sure. We're waiting for this. Yep, there it is. Offside. And the flag comes to the rescue of the Hydra. Let's see how close this one was. Yeah, he's well off. A couple strides. That's what it looked like on the replay, but thought they'd drawn level. And there's another substitute in the offing here. McCulley's day is done. Getting tired at the back as the rookie second round selection, Brevard Pavington out of France. Second appearance of the season for him, so got a real tough test today as Altabelli was booked for an earlier foul on Jordan Richards during that substitution. Here's Radovic. A nice game so far. Pavington with some big shoes to fill in the center of this defense. 68 minutes played here. Radovic Pavington stepping in. Good tackle from the rookie. Ooh! What? And Aslan was hacked down there. No call from the referee. I think Ballon was sent off for a much softer challenge. Pop Doof. Once again, the refereeing been a point of contention across the league. But here's Thomas. Ibrahim Aslan. It's got it. Oh, he's done it. It's the Lion from Turkey, Ibrahim Aslan. And what a moment against the run of play. Gets the deflection. Matty Thomas, the creator. What a game. And what a goal. What a time. Oh my goodness. It's been all Revenants all half, and the Hydra pick their moment. Like we mentioned, they get forward. And Aslan is the man you want that chance to fall to, and he does not disappoint the home fans. 3-1. And they go down to 10, showing great resilience. They are on the score sheet in the second half. Bicecamera did get booked for that challenge. Apologies to the refereeing body for that bit of criticism I offered up there. I thought that challenge had gone unpunished. It was a shocking tackle. But Aslan won't care. He was the one who was fouled. He scored. So 3 yellow cards to the Revenants today. Can they find another goal? Altobelli clipping one into the back post, and Pavington again is there. Gisargo! Oh, wow! Wow! That would have been special. And Himmel did really well to hold that. That strike was ferocious. Here's Hassan Mokhtar Ziad. Can think about the cross now, or can think about dribbling out of bounds. And the home fans loving that one, applauding the effort there as that one got away from him. Tired leg setting in now. And not just that, but desperation playing a factor as well. And I think Hydra looked like they were in for a real tough afternoon, but it looks like they may have done enough to get across the finish line. Limping across down to 10 men. The third goal, how important could that be as Aslan's day is done? And listen to the roar from the home crowd. What an important contribution he's had as Chet Williams comes on. What he lacks in finishing prowess compared to Aslan, he makes up for in every bit by defensive determination. He is going to press that back line. Hassling and harrying, but he will make runs in behind as well. Here's Thomas. What a game he's had, goal and an assist. Pivotal in this team's success. Exemplified today by the performance. Here is De Assis off the bench. Winchester can feed it back. De Assis, it's Chet Williams on the bench! Oh, it's an impact! 4-1, game, set, match! What a way to introduce yourself to this game! Well, Chet Williams must have heard me on the call, mentioning something or other about lacking finishing prowess. He says, have some of that. And the Revenants' unbeaten season comes to an end in week 4. No way back. Chet Williams, nail in the Revenants' coffin. And Carpenter has been nailed back. 4 goals today, as much as they've conceded all season. And it's against a team with 10 men with fewer numbers. They've conceded twice. 4 times on the afternoon, so clearly leaving it all on the line in their last week's game. Another needless giveaway. They've had a horrible showing in the second half here. Looked like they were going to be able to fight their way back in. An early goal to make it 2-1 and then a red card, but it's the Hydra. With proverbially lived up to their mascot name better, had a head cut off and grew back 2 more. Altobelli though into the area. Hughes can make it 4-2 and does. 4-2. Franklin Hughes. Slips in behind, and he's on the score sheet again. Revenants celebrating, but again, they're down by a factor of 2 here, so they've got to get back and try and get the ball rolling again if they want any chances. It's a fine finish from Hughes. A fine season he is having, but not a fine game from his team today. Because that is going to be little more than a consolation goal. Too little, too late. Think of a comeback. Of course, crazier things have happened, but 85 minutes played. It's going to be a big ask, even for a team with the quality of the Revenants. Williams through the foul, strong play. The substitutions, once again, this Hydra team showing the depth they have off the bench is insurmountably important, as all 3 of these players that have come off have been amazing contributors to the second half effort. Havington, the rookie at the back, had an outstanding game. And DeAssis and Williams linking up for that fourth crucial goal. Wellington, nice chopping technique to get away. Ramses, Esteval Enriquez is offside, and that should just about do it. That was going to be the moment to get a third. That was it. But he goes early, and it's a good step from Taylor. Look at that. Looking across the line, realizing he's the last man back, and he sprints forward to leave Esteval Enriquez on an island. Well, what a game it's been here. What a week of action. Must hear from the National Soccer League as the Hydra, after a poor start to their season with an opening day loss, have made it 3 wins in their last 3. This is a big result for them, already sitting in 7th place in the table. This win is going to carry them up into 5th place, it looks like. Revenants will stay up around that same area. I have to see how the goal differential shakes out. Don't have all the numbers on hand at this moment, but Hydra showing they can contend with the best of them. They're up there. This is a big result for them, especially down to 10 men. What an effort in this second half. Kaminsky. An effort from him. He's had a good game. It's been a selfless performance from him. And Thomas. Exemplary work from him in this resounding victory as it stands. As the Hydra supporters making their feelings known. Again, pardon the poor analogy, but Hydra had their heads cut off. Early goal, red card in the second half, but they grew back 3 more as they scored 2 in the first half and 2 in the second half. They performed valiantly even when they went down to 10 men. As we head to the final minute of added time, last chance for the Revenants to get forward and think about at least decreasing the hit to the goal differential, but blocked by Taylor. And the Hydra can just let this ball run forward and let this clock run down as Pop Doof carries forward. And that should wrap it up for us here in Bloomington. And does. What a result from the Hydra. Pardon me. That whistle was not to end the game. It was a free kick. I have to save my diabolical post-game outro for just a moment to listen to another couple minutes of rambling. As Matty Thomas is over this. I think about having a crack here. Why not? 24 yards out. He can hit them. Matty Thomas lining it up. It's Matty Thomas who thought about it, and that's going to wrap it up. The shot goes wide, but in the end, it doesn't matter. As the Hydra come out on top here in a thrilling game of the week. 4-2. And the Revenants beaten for the first time this season. Credit to this Hydra team, and there's your man of the match, Matthew Thomas, goal and an assist today. What a performance from him. Wearing that captain's armband after McCauley was substituted, showing just how important he is to this team. Well, what a pleasure it has been to welcome you all to these games from across the nation as we are now concluded with week 4. I will leave you here with the full match HUDs from this one. This has been a copyright broadcast of the National Soccer League. I've been your host, Matthew Hummel, and I will see you all in a few short days as week 5 is right around the corner. Until then, good night and goodbye. Wow!